Today we're going to play Snoot Game. I kind of wish that, I could hide the fucking toolbar at the bottom, but apparently if I, do it full screen, the recording software is just gonna crap out, so I'm just using, the baseline one that came with Windows. I don't do this every day. So, with all that said, let's see what this has to offer. January 6th. Mission's cold as balls. The idea of marine layer is new to me, but I do understand morning mist. This was like it, except infinitely more shitty. The heavy fog makes navigating to my new school more difficult as I fail to see anything 5 feet in front of me. Like a runt of a tree planted in a sidewalk that I swerve to avoid. It's my first time having to walk to school, too. My new apartment is in an awkward spot, opposite side of town, yet no school or public bus to take me from there. It's my first day at a new school, the second half of the first semester of senior year. I had 6 months left in my old school. I can't even imagine the kind of hell those 6 months would have been. But this, I should take my mind off it. I whip out my phone and consider the best way to make people upset online. Reply to the obvious shill thread or bait the obvious underage poster. Well, we'll do that. Thread goes 404 right as I'm about to post my well thought out reply. Better hide my phone before someone sees fit to take it from me, the only human around town, I think. It's the sounds that reach me first, the chatter of people milling about. Bro, it's been too long. It was only 3 weeks. I can make out the building now. The fog shrouding gives the school an ominous vibe to it. I look at the name written on the arch over the surface. At the entrance, Volcano High. Perfect setting for a horror game. Or maybe a shitty WAD. The attempt at humoring myself just made me feel more alone. A check on my phone says I'm 30 minutes early. Wonderful. I move to the entrance only to see all the steps occupied by students. Their eyes turn to me, expressions of confusion and contemplation. I can feel their judging stares, the same that have haunted me from 4 months previous. I can already picture what they're thinking. Dude, check it out! Is that a skinny? Where's his spear? Aren't they all spear? I'm not gonna say that part out loud. Or something. Bet he eats his own kind. They probably see me as some kind of circus attraction, nothing more. I'm the freak show among the cereal box mascot crew. Taking acid is not nearly as colorful as going to Volcano High. I should write that down. As I write that down on my phone's note app, I notice the surrounding students stop looking at me. That's good. I can peep around the friend circles without a problem now. Not like I'll ever be part of one anyway. So, opening note, I really like the soundtrack of this whole game so far. I'm a sucker for synths, what can I say? Anyway, talk about wanting to stand out. I never thought it was possible to look like you were from a black and white 20s cartoon. She does differ from the other Technicolor students, though. In the worst way possible. Oh yeah, she's staring at me. With that look. Fucking hell. Has she never seen a human in her life? I fucking hate that look. Contempt. Judging. Everyone that has looked at me like that never proved to be anything more than an asshole. I'm the anomaly here. She's just as dumb and insufferable as the rest of them. She's probably no better than me. Miss, my snout is so big I can land a plane on it. Go back to your friends. Huh. She did. I feel like I should say something. I noticed that all this time my knees were weak and my arms were heavy. What, were your knees straight too? My feet carry me over the soggy grass as I look for somewhere else to be. On the side of the building is where I find my sanctuary. Jesus. It's a small alcove of sorts. The pavement is cracked to bits and the shrubs surrounding it are overgrown. Even the bench, cracked paint and rotted wood held between two concrete legs, matched the abandoned vibe of the place. It was perfect. I flop down on the wet bench and the violent crack from it makes my heart drop. Almost perfect, but good enough. I feel a tightness in my chest and my lungs fight to draw air in. Head in my hands, I can fully understand what I've done now. 6 months in a new school, a year on my own in some rundown apartment in a town I know nothing about, all on my own. 3 weeks. It took a day for me to want to change school, 3 weeks to make it happen. Now this is my life for the next year. I think back to my old man's ultimatum. Once the lease is done and on, either college or the service. I don't care which. Would you happen to be a non? I look up. The bench broke down. I lay on the ground. My ass hurt from hitting jagged concrete and splintered wood. Thank God for jeans. Oh my goodness, are you okay? I groaned. Never better. I instinctively applied my chill guy facade in the presence of strangers to hide how uneasy I am today. A hand is held over my face. In my pain-addled confusion, I shake it. Hey, sir. Right. The hand tightens around my own and pulls roughly. The force is enough for my feet to get under me, stumbling back to stand before the pair of strangers. It's almost felt like enough force to pull my arm out of its socket. What's up? You're a non, yeah? I'm glad we found you. Who are you guys? Why do you know my name? Where are my manners? My name is Naomi. I'm the student council president and your guide. It's my sincere pleasure to make your acquaintance, non. We're your welcoming committee. Okay then. Is that really necessary? Man, the dude on the right has got like Frank Ocean swag, you feel me? Anyway, I had this prepared just for you. The orange one, Naomi, hands me a brochure. They're both kind of orangey. Volcano High and You, A New Beginning to Adulthood. The title alone makes me gag. The orange one, Naomi, looks at me unexpectedly. The brochure is full of the typical trivialities. College prep, financial assistance, after-school programs. None of it matters. Babe, I've got some things to take care of. Nacer looks back to the school entrance. I follow his eyes and see some people trying to lift a large speaker up the stairs of the school. Oh. I'll see you at lunch, right, Nacer? She looks dejected. Of course. Nacer pulls her into a hug and nuzzles his muzzle against hers. Is that how dinos kiss? He leaves, running quickly to assist with the heavy sound equipment. I turn back to Naomi. She smiles again, although there is a plasticity to it. So, Anon, why did you transfer here? The question catches me off guard. I freeze like a deer caught in headlights, scrambling to come up with any plausible answer. It's an innocent question. She can't have known. Could she? What did Mom and Pop put in the transfer request from when they shipped my ass here? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I focus my attention on the brochure out of embarrassment. Lunch, right. I'm getting kind of hungry. What about something to eat? Yada yada, herbivore, vegan, tofu, disgusting. Wait, hold on. Carnivore line, filet mignon. What the fuck is wrong with this school? Is there a soup kitchen or something around here? Oh dear. Anon, are you in need of financial assistance? I can figure things out on my own. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, well, the school here has programs to help its less fortunate student. The principal here is great. Come on, I'll take you to him. The absolute last thing I want to be doing is asking for handouts. Actually, Naomi grabs my hand and... Ah! Alert. Alert. DEFCON level 1. DEFCON level 1. Female making physical contact. Do not panic. Do not panic. Get a grip on the situation. Oh man, okay. One of these types. This is Naomi. She's taking me somewhere by the hand. She already has a boyfriend, doesn't she? Wait, she already has a boyfriend. I am safe. Okay, just stay silent. Don't make a mess of things. I am safe. That's an interesting little sidebar. It's so soft and smooth and surprisingly warm for scales. How lewd. Day 1 and I've already fallen to such depraved lows as hand-holding. Here we are, Anon. Principal Spears should be able to help with your money situation. What? Oh, right. Naomi knocks on the door. State your business. The new student needs financial help, Principal Spears. Lend him a 5. I think he means the loan program, sir. Tell him to come in later. I'm dealing with another student. The fucking hell do you mean I have to clean up after? The orange Parasolophilis is... I'm not going to pronounce that right. Expression quickly changes from whatever that was to the same smile she had up until now. Well, Anon, why don't I show you to class? Homeroom should be starting soon. Right, homeroom. I take out my crumpled schedule from my pocket. Naomi takes the slip from me and blows my eardrums up with a squeal capable of shattering glass. We share first period in English together. Come on, I'll introduce you to the class and you'll be able to make all sorts of new friends. Yay me. I like the soundtrack a lot. It's very trauma center. I follow after her to a classroom on the second floor. The seats were being filled with students. I take one near the front, knowing I'll have to introduce myself. I'll probably be doing that for all my classes. Fuck my life. Very Japanese high school bell. The artificial ring of a bell blares from the speaker on the wall. With it, everyone waits as the teacher finally enters the room and shuts the door. Ohio. Okay, so it's just... Okay, so he's just speaking in Japanese. I'm not going to attempt all that. What? Alright, so please come up and introduce yourself. Naomi coughs and makes a subtle nod up. Oh. I stand from my seat and face the class. Once again, all eyes on me and the tightness in my chest returns. I inhale deep, willing my erratic heart to slow. Hey. Again, those eyes, just like 3 weeks ago. My name is Anon. Just like every day for the past 4 months. I don't really have any hobbies. I wanted to flee, hide away, anything to avoid those judging eyes. What was your old school like? Now this is me trying to be helpful. My throat clenches. I think back again to it all. There's whispers now. The hushed tones, silent snickers blending with the ever-present stares. My heart hammers at my chest, and I'm sure that they all can hear it, see the cold chill racing over me. His words snapped me out of my trance. Only Naomi was looking at me. The rest were preoccupied, either talking about their winter break or catching up on sleep. They've all been ignoring me the entire time. Please return to your seat, Anon. That was nothing like my Japanese animes. Mr. Suki continued on, drawing what little attention there was to himself. I sat down, finally feeling the blood that had caught in my legs rush up, leaving me lightheaded. I don't think I don't know that that's just some dude from Samurai Champloo. Come on now. And I probably have to do this for each class today. Double fuck my life. Awkward introduction after awkward introduction to classmates that couldn't care less kept me anxious the whole morning. And there's still the rest of the day to go. Eventually lunch comes around. All the edible stuff is well outside my price range of fucking free, so I settle for a pseudo pizza. The kind that becomes a viable weapon if you leave it alone for 10 minutes. No time to waste after exiting the line. I scanned the lunchroom for an open seat. I thought I had found a decent spot in the corner when disaster struck. That was cool. Said disaster was a hand grabbing my shoulder and turning me about. My plate of pizza-shaped cardboard threatened to smear across my shirt. I fought the momentum of the tray until the hand that had spun at me stabilized it, and me. Whoa there! Nearly dropped your food, Anon. Yeah, whose fault was that? Yours? I swear to all that is good and holy. You want to sit with us? What? You want to sit with Naomi and me, since you're new and all? He points to a table where the living pink sugar fresh is waving. God damn it. I don't want to make a scene. Sure. Before I even sit down, the barrage of questions begins. So, what do you think of Volcano High? How about your classes? You seem... I just nod along, starting to not pay attention. You're looking forward to the rest of the day? Not really. All these introductions, you know? I getcha. It's hard to talk to people you don't know, right? Something like that, yeah. Hell, last period I tripped in front of everyone. Talk about a first impression. I don't think they cared too much. Have you had any trouble since then? Do you have enough money for food today? Oh, you're short on food money, man? Not really. I just gotta sign up for some handouts. Naomi's starting to look disappointed that I'm only picking up on Nacer's interjections. If you need a bit more extra chow, there's gonna be free refreshments at my at Fang's concert after school today. Your what? Fang. Your brother or sibling? What? Fang's gonna have some extra pizzas for the show. You could take some home. I don't know about concerts. I'm not really one for public events like that. Alright, man, I just thought you could use a few more opportunities to make friends. What was that? I'll assume that wasn't meant to be malicious. I'll consider it. Hey, don't leave me out of the conversation. How about I help you pick out some cheap food after school? I know some great vegan shops in the area. My stomach rolls at the V word. Maybe another time. Sorry. So, about that concert, Nathan? Dinner and a show? Sign me the fuck up. What did they play? Music. Music. Yes. Well, what kind? The kind you listen to. What genre? The good kind? You don't know, do you? Nope. Well, free food is free food. I look at my pizza, noticing something is wrong. I test it with my plastic spork and I watch the cheap utensil shatter to bits. I curse life for a third time today. The dreaded 10-minute mark has passed, rendering my pizza only useful as building material. Oh dear, Nacer, why don't you split your sandwich with him? But it's my sandwich! It's fine, we can split my vegan TLT. Nacer shudders and looks at his own foot-long Philly sub longingly. Sure thing, babe. He inches forward. He tears the sandwich in two and hands me the larger half. That reflects nicely on him. Here, none. I will never forget your brave sacrifice. With that, we all dig into our meal. After school. My classes after lunch were the same as before it. By now I had a rehearsed introduction that only the teacher cared about. My classmates were disinterested and I would sit down to be forgotten. I hope the rest of the year is just like this. I just want to skate through it all. All that's left for today is the concert and dinner. I wait outside the auditorium entrance with Nacer, who is checking his phone for messages. Right, Fang says the show is starting in a bit. See? Nacer turns the string to me. Screen. Okay, sorry. Fang, piss off. Is the pizza here? You can have a slice, but after that, you get the fuck out. FWR? Like Franklin W. Roosevelt? Nah. Fucked wings. I'm not saying that part. Fang's words, not mine. Is your, sibling always like this? Fangs? I wait for him to continue. Well, I mean, kinda. I'm glad I'm an only child. Nacer glares at me. Fang's still family. I'm sorry, I'm just saying is all. Nacer deflates. You're good, Anon. And yeah, they're family, but Fang's just so difficult. Yes, difficult, and I don't know why. Well, that sounds rough. Yeah, it is. Like, I know they care, but Fang doesn't even want to be around me. Huh. Finally, the doors open and I smell the cheesy, heart-clogging goodness within. Sweet. Come on, Anon. A caveman of a man holds open the door for everyone. Wait. His massive hand stops me. Yes? I'm guided aside away from the crowd that's filtering into the auditorium. That's great. So, how are you feeling about our lovely school, Anon? It's the spear-shaped pin in his lapel that reads principal that informs me of who this giant is. Oh, it's, nice. Cleaner than my old school. He guffaws and slaps his chest. You can thank your classmates for that. What? Now, go enjoy the show. Yes, sir. Oh, I do need you to come to by my office tomorrow for some paperwork. I nod and go back to the door where Nacer is standing, holding it open for the last of the audience to go inside. As if it's the guy from Primal. That's hilarious. Nacer leads me and the large crowd into the shitty school theater. The foyer has tables with boxes of pizza stacked taller than me. You can take a couple boxes after and hunt. That should help you out. Who the hell got all these anyway? Well, I did. I take a box down from the stack. Others have already started stacking their plates. I check the logo on the box, and to get so many larges from Dynamo's Pizza, that's a couple $100 though. It's about a month's allowance. A month? That explains that disaster of a jacket. Shut up, man. The jacket's stylish. So, about the actual show, I'll check on them. I'll be right back. Left on my own, I stack my plate up with some quality grease-top delight. I lean against the wall, chewing bits of Supreme and observing the rest of the crowd. Another shit show. She's so stupid. They even bother? Bunch of losers. Everyone seems to share the same sentiment. So why the hell did they even show up for this? Nacer finally comes back and opens the door to the main hall. The crowd moves in, though I hang back so I can talk with Nacer. What's with them, Anon? Nacer. What do you mean? The crowd, they were talking mad shit. What? Nacer grasps at the air, unsure what to think or do at the moment. I think he's angry. Whoa. Whoa. I should have known. Well, I don't. What are you talking about, man? I brought them here so Fang has an audience. Oh. Nacer's phone rings. He moves aside to answer it. The voice on the other end is loud and shrill. Yeah, He holds the phone away from his ears to save his eardrum. Okay. The call ends and Nacer sags. I gotta leave. Seriously? Yeah, Fang doesn't want me here. Said I'll ruin the show. Harsh. Look, whatever happens, promise you won't hold this against them. They're actually a really nice person once you get to know them. Nacer, why did you just murder the English language in cold blood? Oh, okay, he's gonna be one of these types. Within, I see the rest of the audience huddled in groups around tiny snack tables. Even went to the trouble of switching out the seats for him. Naomi said it would help. With a huff, Nacer turns away, begrudgingly leaving the auditorium. I enter the hall and take a seat in the back away from the rest of the crowd. The lights dim and the curtains are drawn open. On stage is a trio of people my age. I think Fang is the drummer? He doesn't look related to Nacer. Maybe it's the main front woman. That must be Nacer's sister. What? Then why the whole confusion over sex, for fuck's sake? I'm just getting thrown around today. I don't know. She looks familiar. The band doesn't bother introducing themselves. Instead, the purple one begins plucking her bass. It all went tumbling down from there. What I thought was a guitar sounded horrifically wrong, far too heavy. The lead guitarist was using a fucking bass, and then the vocals kicked in. His horrific screeching combined with the melodious shredding on a bass created a cacophony equivalent to hundreds of cats ritualistically sacrificed. I fight the urge to cover my ears. I don't know too much about music, but even I know you don't use two basses in one hand unless you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. Oh shit, I think they are using two basses, damn. Oh no. Oh god. What were they thinking? I look back to the crowd to gauge their interest. Surely I'm not alone in thinking this is an absolute travesty. They still fucking suck. Time for another extinction, man. I'm Major Bernard the band. Just remove the NO right. Tumblr Source Rags. This music is great for a try not to cringe challenge. crowd was standing, jeering and laughing with whoever said that. More words were said, but the laughter eclipsed them in the music. Wait, what happened to the music? On stage, the trio looked panicked. The drummer was inching off stage while the purple bassist was about to break down into tears. But the front woman stood there, stood her ground. Fuck you. She tossed her bass aside, raising both hands and proudly displaying a finger on each of them. Fuck all of you. No one wanna fuck you, bitch! That struck a chord with her. I watch as she grabs her bass and takes the arm of the purple one, rushing off stage with the pink drummer. Oh god, I can't take this. I'm gonna grow a six-pack from laughing too much. I'm just gonna grab my pizza and leave. I turn towards the door and see Principal Spears, a fierce glare freezing me in place. Anand. Oh fuck. His voice is even more stern than this morning. Yes, sir? He looks to the crowd and then to me. I don't want to hear about any of this come tomorrow. I expect some goddamn maturity from you, Anand. You'll be an adult once you graduate. Why me though? I've taught many students and I can tell these things. His hand lands on my shoulder. Its grip was as firm as it weighed on me. Listen here, Anand. You are not the only person in the world. Everyone's fighting their own battles. The hand squeezes before pushing me towards the door. I want to see you in my office first thing tomorrow. Now get out of here. This is the only warning that you will get from me. Next time it will be campus cleanup. Behind me, the principal's voice shakes the room. Whose sorry ass am I gonna have to suplex? Back in the foyer, I see some boxes of partially finished pizza left. I consolidate them all into a pair of boxes, and I make my exit. The sun is starting to set now as I make my way home. You are not the only person in the world. Like I don't already know that. There's like the classmates that all ignore me today. Naomi's annoying ass. That fucking caveman of a principal. Nacer, who's been a bro. Nacer's oh, shit. The bane of all sleep echoes violently by my head, swiftly erasing any traces of slumber. Still without the energy to turn the alarm off, I stare at the ceiling for a bit, recalling the events of the last few days as an exercise. The school, if you could call it one. My new friends, if you could call them that. That band, if you can call it such. Great idea, Anand. Start the day by dissing everything you've done so far in your new life. No wonder you're so damn popular. Finally, I lean out of bed and turn the alarm clock off. I have a good 45 minutes before I need to be at school, and it takes 20 of them to walk. That leaves 25 minutes to get ready. With practice moments, I exercise a proper combat roll from bed, tackling the floor and headbutting it into submission. My foe defeated, I groan in victory. My new bed is half the size of what I'm used to. The hardwood, or is it vinyl? Floor is cold as hell. From the purview of the floor, I look around my room again. A tiny one-room apartment with only a computer, bed, television, and fridge. A whole year in this shithole. I guess I gotta take it one day at a time. Picking myself up, I slide into today's and every day's clothes and pour myself a bowl of off-brand cereal I picked up the day before. My eyes scan over my phone while I shove my sugary breakfast in my mouth. Scroll, crunch, like a poorly oiled machine until it runs out of fuel with a noisy slurp. Soon enough, it's time to leave for school. I grab my backpack and slide it over my shoulders. I take my jacket off the hanger and I take off my backpack and put the jacket on. I approach the grand building, hoping to find a place in line between the other students trundling into the front doors. The halls before class are as crowded as always, with hundreds of students filing in unison towards their homerooms. By now, I was starting to be able to make my way around on autopilot. I've walked the same path twice already, after all. Even after the longest sleep of my life, I still feel miserably tired and ready to crash once again. I found another entrance at the side of the school that has less students on it. The less the merrier. I checked my clock once again. I'm early. Fucking hell. I should have shitposted a bit more. Why am I here so early again? I think I had to do something. Oh yeah. I should talk to Nacer. I should give him my version of the events. That way he won't kick my ass. Wait. Oh, god damn it. The principal also wanted to see me. Shit, I'm probably gonna get some demerit or whatever rich schools do as punishment. I had almost forgotten. Please, Raptor G's, just let this be the last time I need to deal with stuff like this. Get it over with so I can finally slip my way through this year. Nacer's a bro. I don't want to piss off the caveman. Nacer seemed like a pretty understanding guy, and I feel a lot less comfortable pissing off Principal Spears than I do him. So, let's talk to Spears first. Probably best I try and not make the principal pissed at me. Campus beautification sounds like slave labor, and my arms are strictly for shitposting and gaming. I try to recall the way that Pomelo prima donna shoved me to the office. I somehow found myself in the potato ranch at the back of the school. Fuck, am I tired already. How the fuck did I end up here? Don't worry, man, it happens to new students all the time. What? Some pink raptor smelling of very heavily burnt grass surprises me. If you're looking for the office, you're gonna want to go that way. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm about to go myself, but I forgot something in my locker. See ya. He walks off down another hallway. I should follow the directions he gave me. Oh wait, was that the drummer from last night? Huh. As I near the office, I can feel a heavy tension suffusing the air. In front of the principal's office is Naomi and some other chick engaged in a heated conversation. Come on, Naomi, there's no reason at all for you to keep us from selling merchandise at the school. Very sorry, Trish, but we already told you before that due to your friend's record, we can't allow you to sell on school grounds. 7 times, in fact. The purple one, Trish, throws up her hands in frustration. 6! This is the 7th! Go ahead and file out a form if you really want to try again. I saw last time you just threw it in the trash without reading it. It was illegible, Trish. You should work on your handwriting a bit. Ugh! I don't have time for this. I need to go track someone down. She stomps away, leaving Naomi to deflate a bit. Was that anything important? I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, I didn't notice we were blocking the door from you. My apologies. The principal asked to see me early. I'm not really in any rush. Very commendable of you, though. Go right ahead on in. Sure, thanks. I opened the door to the cramped office, expecting to see a gruff cave of a workplace. Instead, it was a fairly well-furnished space, complete with armchairs and cabinets of old photos. You're gonna stand there forever? What are you waiting for? Sit! I plant myself in one of the armchairs and sink a bit lower into the cushion than expected. Perks of being a human, I guess. Punctual, like I asked. I like that, Anand. I trust that what happened last night won't become a recurring problem with you? No, sir. Good. I meant what I said last night. Hopefully not about the whole pile driving thing. Still, I didn't bring you in here to lecture you. You didn't? Not many people have to use the school's financial services. What? Financial services? All the paperwork's done to get you a special lunch card for the semester. You don't have to worry about paying until after graduation. No interest, no down payments, none of that. What's happening, sir? You signed up for the financial services, correct? Naomi told me you needed help with food and even had the papers filed out. Naomi? Allow me to double check real fast. Naomi! Hello, Tintin is my old friend. They're having a whole conversation. Oh god, am I stuck like this? Dismissed, Naomi. And just to be absolutely clear, Anand did ask you for this, correct? Well, he is in need of assistance, right? Otherwise, he's stuck with the budget meals. Anand? I glanced between the two. It probably wasn't malicious, but still, I'm not getting involved in office politics today. Yes. Oh, lovely. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any other You may leave now, Naomi. Oh, yes, sir. She leaves the office and Spears clicks the papers on his desk into a stack. I hate to do that, but she goes on for ages. Anyway, go ahead and sign here, 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 initial here, date here. Print your name here. I didn't catch any of that. What? I'm just kidding. You're good to go, Anon, and don't forget this. He holds out the poorly laminated lunch card for me to take. Just keep in mind, as a senior, this semester is your last, your biggest chance to figure your future out. Even if you're new to all of us here at Volcano High, we're here to make you make the most of it. Huh. Thank you, Mr. Spears. Mr. Spears nods and gives a small smile. You can come at any time. I'm always here to listen. Except for topics related to Asterisk season. I sense great exhaustion in that last bit. I thank Mr. Spears one last time and I head out. Nacer should be around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to him before class. There's still a bit of time before the bell. But where would Nacer be hanging out about now? Maybe near the cafeteria? This place serves bread. Whoa! With a screech of a banshee, a blur of purple launches itself onto an unsuspecting student. Everyone in the hallway pauses to watch as a Triceratops attempts to bring down the taller raptor student. The student body collectively rolls their eyes and continues on, choosing to ignore the pissed-off Triceratops as she finally forces the helpless guy to the floor and sits triumphantly on his chest. I'm pretty sure someone would pay good money for this treatment. Jesus. The ineffectual pummel slapping included as she flails at the raptor's face. You were there last night, weren't you? Yes, alright, I was. Get off me, you psycho bitch. You owe my band an apology. Will it get you off of me, if it's good enough? Alright, I'm sorry, just get off. Wait, she's in the band that played yesterday? I should get out of here. Last thing I need is whatever's going on here. I discreetly slipped away down the nearest hall. That happen often? Does what happen often? Ah! Nacer's leaning against a set of lockers along with that guy from before. The other one's making a throat-slashing gesture, waving a palm across his neck. Nothing important. So as I was saying, bro, BXR, best tactic in the game, yeah? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Anyway, Reed, I'm sorry for how things went last night. I didn't think those assholes would laugh at you. Oh. Nah, man, that's cool. They called me because they wanted me to kill bugs crawling on the drums with a couple sticks. I don't know why a bunch of people came there to watch it. Right. And you're absolutely sure Trish is taking it, okay? Oh yeah, man, nothing going on in the Trish department at all. Reed suddenly reaches into his pocket and retrieves his phone, tapping away at a shockingly long password. Oh, sick. Right, I gotta go. I'll catch you later, amigo. The raptor bolts before Nacer can respond, undoubtedly related to the Triceratops. Weird guy. Nacer, I actually wanted to talk to... Crap, I can't miss my homeroom today. Sorry, I'll have to wait a bit. No, that's fine. I'll see you later. Nacer heads off down the hall and I go to my own homeroom. The periods pass and eventually it's lunchtime again. I've been focusing a bit less on class and more on getting a routine down to avoid unwanted confrontation. It's like it's only me and the teacher in class, phasing out everyone else. I follow the flow of students towards the lunchroom, mindlessly looking about the halls, passing by the athletic awards case. A decent amount of group photos have Nacer front and center. Apparently the school is pretty well known for their track team. In a similar vein, Naomi is present in a good deal of the photos in the academic achievement case. The last case was reserved for general awards, I guess trophies that don't belong from anywhere else. The school has a few commendations award for their efforts to stop bullying. They probably pass those around to every school though. Looking around, there's several posters on the walls here. All simple slogans to stop the evil bully menace. A fat lot of good those did me in my old school. They always went all in with those efforts. One time they even got the whole student body into the auditorium to watch a short movie. Some frail, pasty kid gets pestered by a chubby, buff bully. The kid ended up trying to run away and got hit by a car, with the credits scrolling over the scene at a scene in the hospital. Everyone in class just said things like, "Man, good thing I'm not like that bully. Yeah, if I ever see a bully like that, I'll help the kid." Then they went right back to talking about me. No use feeling bad about the past. It sounds like some lifetime thing. I'm here now. With the lunch card in my possession, I'm able to snag something actually edible. I should run the math on how much I'll end up owing, but I feel more like indulging myself. Grab the cookies, you fat ass, or that sandwich looks good. I'm not one for having a sweet tooth. I'll take the sandwich. Why not both? Good point. Hence my tray stacked high with desserts. Looking around for a place to sit, I see the aggravating creamsicle waving at me. I love his colorful euphemisms for Naomi. This is great. Next to her is Nacer with a complicated expression. I brought them here so Fang has an audience. Shit. I go and sit across from Nacer and Naomi. I see you're making use of the lunch card. Yeah. But all those sugars, all of that is bad for your health, Non. This school's vegan options. I tune her out with the help of a crunchy sugar cookie. I glance at Nacer and I notice that he's just poking at his pasta. Nacer, sweetie, you shouldn't play with your food. What? Oh, Non, what's up? Not much, and you? Yeah, no, totally good. His following laugh sounds hollow. Nacer... Yeah, it's just... Fang stayed home today. The concert was a shit show and they wanted to avoid everyone. I knew I should have invited all those guys. Now he places a comforting hand on his shoulder. Yeah. That crowd was harsh. What happened after I left? Nacer looks at me pitifully. Trish gave me a general idea, but I have to know. You are not the only person in the world. Ah, shit. The band never made it past the first song. Someone said they still sucked. Nacer grits his teeth. Whoa, calm down, man. What else? Did they say anything about Fang? No one would want to fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I don't think you want to hear it, though. And what happened after? I'm gonna kick all their asses. Nacer, please, calm yourself. I realize now that I've been laughing with them. I left after that. Principal Spears was fucking pissed. He even threatened to suplex them. Nacer sags, emotionally spent. Oh, fuck, so that's why she stayed home. If Fang wishes to stay home, then that is her prerogative. You just need to give her some time, Nacer. Well, she said that I noticed a strange expression cross over Naomi's face. I know, babe, I just wish I could help them more. Yeah, if you need any help, Nacer, I owe you for the pizza. We finish eating and make small talk until the bell signals us to go to our 6th period. Day 2 out of however many days is now left out of my way. I'm fairly certain that if Nacer found out I laughed too, I need to avoid him. Those Cheeto-covered claws look like they'd friggin' hurt, man. With that drama now past me, I can just disappear and cheese through the rest of the year like I'm invincible. Or when June hits, it's gonna be sweet. Two days later. Alarm is off. You know the drill. Combat roll, headbutt, victory screech, breakfast, shit posting, clothes. I'm pretty good at this. I think I finally found a decent routine for the rest of the year. I'm gonna have to go easy on the shit posting, though. But I've succeeded in turning invisible. Not completely, but so far I'm happy. Even the stupid stuff with Nacer seems settled. I can just cruise through schooling and shitpost in the evening. Perfection. Day 4 out of how many years are left in the year. So far, so good. It's a bit of a walk, so I get out my phone and start posting on a shitty image board. Baiting people into replying to my posts is the most rewarding of hobbies, but it passes the time. Meteor dodgers, having jobs. Pick one and only one. Thought I would get a few. Just before I hit the reply button, I sense the air behind me turn warmer. A few wildflowers growing in the cracks of the sidewalk bloom in seconds. She's here. Good morning, Anand. It could have been. Naomi catches up to me. You say something? Good morning. Don't you walk with Nacer to school? Where is he? He went early today to help set up another student event. Oh, he's certainly someone you can count on for that. He really is. I'm so proud of him. Yeah. Now, have you seen our lovely award-winning school gardens yet? Gardens win awards? They do. Come on, I'll show you. Actually, wait, I don't really want... It takes me by the hand again. Naomi grabs my hand again, and when I come to, we're already there. And here they are, our school's flower beds. Aren't they just magnificent? Please stop dragging me by the hand. She is right, though. The gardens here are absolutely stunning. I I can't tell what's more colorful, the bushes of flowers or the students that tend them. Yeah, the gardens here do a great job. Huh? Oh yeah, you can thank the gardening club for that. Naomi guides me through the gardens, occasionally giving tour trivia. I can't shake the feeling something's on her mind, though. And here's where the freshmen planted the flower seeds at the start of the school year. By the end, they'll bloom wonderfully. And then uh, what's going on here? Is she coming on to me? I want to ask if she's upset about something, but is that even right of me to do? I'm gonna save here, I think. Whoa, my god, there's a lot of possible save spots. And quick saves. Automatic saves. Oh, that's fun. Cool, so I guess there's like there's an autosave at every like automatic choice. That's actually really cool UI. Cool. So now that I know that's on the ticket, I'm gonna ask her what's up. Naomi's been nothing but nice throughout this entire thing, and I assume she'll be relatively friendly about it, or at least not take it too to heart if I do. Let's find out. Are you alright? Huh? Something's bothering you, right? Not really. A bit, I guess. I've just been worried about Nasser recently. Is something wrong with him? Well, no, nothing's wrong. It's more that he worries a bit too much for that sister of his. Oftentimes when I'm with him, he's anxious about something she's done. I just like him to relax a bit more about it, I suppose. Is that selfish of me to say? I mean, I've never had a girlfriend, but I imagine that it'd be a bit considerate to constantly be worried in front of her. I don't know. Nami nods her head a bit, staring at her shoes. Sorry, I just wanted to share that with someone. I guess I ended up doing the same thing I'm complaining about here, huh? Well, don't sweat it. She checks her phone and jumps a bit. Oh, I'm gonna be late. I still need to check in at the front desk. Really sorry, Nam, but the tour will have to end here. It was fine. Hopefully it doesn't make my allergies flare. She waves and runs off to a side door. It's kind of telling that Naomi, like, misgenders Fang. I'm gonna have to bear that in mind. I should be getting to homeroom soon, too. I push open the unusual side entrance I take and enter the hallway that's starting to become familiar now. Still occasionally glancing at the room numbers just to make absolutely sure. I notice something in the someone in the counter current walking past. It was one of the bass players from the concert 2 days ago. Nacer said she was his sister, right? Glancing at her for a moment, the expression on her face sort of reminds me of something. It was probably just leftover embarrassment from the concert, but she seems to have a lost look on her face. Or maybe it was confusion. Or a mix of the two. Either way, there's something on her mind. I can't help but think that must be how I looked on my first day. It was my first day of school. She's been going here all year. What's her excuse then? Either way, it doesn't look like she recognizes me. Objective 1 out of whatever the current year is accomplished then. Next one is memorizing the class schedule. And that says it's homeroom in 15 minutes. Homeroom, which I share with Naomi. Oh, she's just too sweet and, like, obnoxious. I can't find the right way to put it, but she feels so movie-like. Like an act. Day 4, Anand. Day 4. What the hell? Why is she scratching herself? Is she a junkie? Oh god, don't come any closer. I don't want to get shanked by a junkie pterodactyl. You, skinny. Yeah? Did you see where they went? The group with the, dinosaurs? No. Yellow hoodie, red hair, pink tail, hair buns. Are you describing one person? What? No. It's multiple. They're dinosaurs though, right? What? I don't know where they went. Ugh. And just like that, she's gone. I seem to have this effect on women. I call them poison pheromones. But it is relieving that she didn't recognize me. I guess Nacer didn't tell her. The staccato of the bell signals my tardiness for class. My class with Naomi. If there is a Jurassic god, please make Naomi miss homeroom today. I'll even offer a goat sacrifice. The day passes uneventfully until 4th period, science class. I find a seat near the back of the room and watch the clock hands tick down the remaining few seconds of the bell. Right before the tone, one last student rushes in, out of breath. Oh, it's that girl again. I guess we shared a period or two on the first day and I just didn't notice. She strides across the room, taking her seat without a word. Strangely, no one seems to acknowledge her, not even a sneer or a chuckle. That's odd. Given how many people were there that night, you'd expect at least a couple snickers. But there she was, being completely left alone. Or ignored. Seems almost worse than getting laughed at. The lingering chatter in the room dies out as the teacher stands from his desk, moving to the front of the room. Good news, everyone! Today we'll be having a lab on magnetic fields. Find a partner and get prepared. My heart sunk as those dreaded words passed my ears. Find a partner. I know it's pointless, but I at least have to try. Maybe someone was out sick. With my luck, though, I'll probably just end up with that fossil of a teacher. With everyone else already started on the assignment, I resigned myself to working twice as hard. Hurry up, Mr. Anand, your partner is waiting for you. What? Very well. Fang, if you would be so kind to sit next to your new partner. I sat in momentary confusion as someone took the seat next to mine. Spaghetti alert! Spaghetti alert! DEFCON level 2! There's a... God. Deploy all spaghetti lockdown measures. What's up? Thanks, you too. Shit, recovery maneuvers now! I mean, hey, not much, you. Chad recovery successful. Yeah. None of your business, just do the damn assignment, don't bother me. Oh, are you upset right now or something? What was your first fucking clue? Last time I'll say it, just do the assignment and don't bother me. Okay, gotta keep cool-headed. So this assignment then. With that, we opened our books and started trying to decipher who Lawrence is and why his force is so magnetic. Things are going well for the first few questions. I remember a bit of it from that one time I tried to make a railgun. How are you two doing so far? We're fine, Dr. Farnsworth. I see, and you, Anand? Yeah, what she said. Why is Dr. Farnsworth making that face? I turned to Fang to ask her what the deal is, and... Oh dear. Mistakes have been made. She... Yes? Can you not see? Oh, Raptor Jesus Almighty, this is the absolute worst case scenario. The infuriated pterodactyl's wings spread far and her taloned fingers jab at my chest. I am non-binary. How was I supposed to know something so trivial would set something like this off? Well? I can't bring myself to say anything. Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Fang. You think you just spit in my face and then give me the cold shoulder? I'll have you know. Fang! It feels like the world just stopped. All eyes are on Fang, and in Fang's eyes I see something flash briefly. Judging by those exaggerated movements and the eloquent speech, this is something Fang has been practicing. This was supposed to be a big moment where she stopped an evil bigot and the whole class would clap. In all her planning and practice, Fang had made one crucial error. Nobody cared. Please consider stepping into the hall for a moment. Shh. Fang is quick to exit the room. Dr. Farnsworth turns a sympathetic look towards me. Forgive them, Anon. You must understand that Fang is experiencing issues. What the fuck just happened? Well, she blew up at me when I called her a she. She was already upset about something before. She was upset before because of the concert the other day? It looks like I just pushed her over the edge. After a few moments, Fang comes back in and sits down without a word. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, something's off. Fang claims to not be male or female, but the clothes she's wearing are pretty clearly provocative. It's almost like she's showing off her femininity. Then why? Why would someone be wearing revealing clothes in contradiction to their identity? It's almost like they're just looking for attention. Then suddenly it hits me. I recall memories of a slightly younger Anon running around school with a cape, pilot goggles, and 3 plastic katanas. That was a quick way to get sent to the principal's office. Are you even listening to me? Do I know? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I could tell. She mutters as she turns back to the assignment. You've been staring at me for the past 5 minutes, freak. Judging by the looks of the class and both of our current social standing, we'll probably be working together a lot more. Okay, well. Non-binary people don't owe you androgyny. It doesn't seem like something she wants to hear right now. So, you're Nacer's sister, right? Sibling. Right, I'm sorry. There's a brief pause until Fang speaks up again. Yes, Nacer's my baby brother. Why do you ask? I was just curious. Nacer's been helping me settle into the school. Of course he did. I just wish you'd keep out of my fucking business for 2 seconds. Sure. Actually, thinking about Nacer, it's more that he worries me a bit too much for that sister of his. Oftentimes when I'm with him, he's anxious about something she's done. He told me about what happened the other day. I'm sorry to hear something like that happen to you and your band. Well, what do you care? I don't know. Suddenly my shoes seem more interesting than the conversation at hand. I just think it's messed up that people would go to a show just to laugh at you. Feh. I guess you weren't that awful. Unlike every other guy in this school. The rest of the period passed and we continued small talk with Fang. She seemed to be controlling the conversation, though. When the bell rings, Fang whips out her phone and immediately starts tapping away. Are you going to your next class? Who cares about being late? Fair. I'll see you then. She hazily waves a hand at me and I make my way to my next class. Fortunately, 5th period is mathematics. I'm barely keeping myself awake when Mr. Carlos Dusky is giving a lecture on the inverse of tangents. Oh no. Anon! I ramrod straight at the direct address. Are you frickin' listening? Come finish this frickin' problem on the frickin' board. Just one social disaster after another today. Hesitantly, I slide out of my chair and trundle my way to the whiteboard, trying to decipher the runes I'm expected to make sense of. Only I've never made it to the whiteboard. 3 rows down and my foot catches on a loose backpack strap in the aisle. Luckily I fell sideways and there was a cold hard desk in my way to catch my fall. To the chuckles of the rest of the class, I look up from my final resting place to see a massive pink and white muzzle. Dude, like a deer caught in the headlights, I can only stare and wait for him to continue. You're on my desk, man. My senses return to me and I quickly get up, picking up and returning the pencil that flew to the floor in a flurry of apologies. Then I recognize just whose desk I fell on. It's that drummer in Fang's band. No, I just have the luck of the devil. Giving one last apology, I head to the front of the room to solve the whiteboard problem. I tried solving the problem to the best of my ability. Still took a solid 2 minutes. After circling my answer, I look expectantly as Mr. Karladewski, who gives a nod. Finally turning around to return to my seat, I freeze. Right there in the front row is the last member of the band, Trish. I stumble back to my desk. Mr. Karladewski gives each row a stack of papers to pass back. Alright, here's the frickin' homework covering today's lesson. Use page 279. I'll give you the last 15 frickin' minutes of class to work with your frickin' piece. Mr. Karladewski returns to his desk and pulls out a math book with a monthly romance novel crudely stuffed between. With very detailed centerfold, by the way, he turns it sideways. Looking ahead to Reed's desk, he's been joined by Trish, who's trying to help him get started. I think I can feel their eyes following me. Back at my desk, I glance over the math sheet. Page 279, right? It looks like I'm finally going to get to use that phone book or math textbook. Where is it? I open my backpack and instead of my math textbook is the Saturnia Collector's Edition art book I splurged on yesterday. I'm frozen. Can't move an inch. Did I grab the wrong book this morning? Is someone playing a sick joke? How could I bring this to school? Something bounces off my head and lands on my desk. It's enough to snap me back to reality. I shove my backpack into my desk furiously as I bring it. On my desk is a ball of wadded paper. Not great. I was hoping to avoid these chain notes. I unfurl the ball to read the note. Look up. I look up and I see the purple one waving me over. Fuck. Grabbing my stuff, I shuffle slowly over to the duo. Sup, compadre? What's up? See, he's my class partner, so I look out for him. How are you looking out for your class partner, Anon? Enforcing the social contract, having good conduct and mutual respect so you can leave class and go on with your life? What's this about? A certain friend of mine is partnered with you in science, right? Wait, oh, you mean Fang? They just messaged me before class, said they had to be partnered with a skinny bigot, and then proceeded to show them. I had a feeling you'd be him. Am I gonna have to tolerate humiliation from these meteor dodgers too? My head is starting to hurt. I hope we can get started on these math exercises. Yeah, that was me. I apologize, though. I know, and I appreciate it. I'm Trish, and this is Reed. We're Fang's best friends. Uh-huh. What about you? Now you tell us something about yourself. Red alert. There's no way I'm telling anyone, especially these people, and if they find out where I was a few days ago. I'm an on and I'm a human. I got here Monday. That's all. We know that. We want to know where you're from, what you've been doing since you got here, if you have any friends. I've been doing nothing. I don't really care about friends. She doesn't look very convinced by that answer. Right. You know that Nacer dude, right? Hey, yeah, I saw you with that slut Naomi earlier, too. Trish squints her eyes at me. They were my welcoming committee. They helped me with getting settled. Nothing besides that. Right. Didn't Nacer and Naomi invite you to anything, or...? No, I don't remember. I've been trying to get them off my back, but why do you ask? We had a concert last week. Nacer and Naomi invited a whole bunch of assholes to ruin it. Suppose if we had seen a human in that crowd, we would remember it, right? Yeah. I mean, concert. I don't think they invited me here to solve math problems. We have a band. I'm the lead bassist, Fang's the vocalist and secondary bass, and Reed is the drummer. And the songwriter. He just comes up with the funny song titles. That's very neat. I would love to listen to your band someday. I drag my chair backwards and clumsily rise from my seat. It was great meeting you guys. I'll be going back to my desk though. Wait, I'm not done with you yet. What? I really should get started on the homework. It's important. Look at me. She has a very serious look on her face. She's not saying anything. Her glaring through the back of my skull makes me think she means business. Fang is happy. They found something about themselves they finally liked, and I helped them through a dark time. They made up their mind. They? Themselves? No wonder Nacer seems so confused by this. There are many people in their life that might hurt or confuse them. They have us and the band. We're trying to make it for ourselves. Okay. I look out for them because I care for them. They've been hurting because of those dicks. I'm doing my part in reassuring them. Was that what I saw her doing earlier? Looked more like a one... Okay. I don't understand. My point is, don't upset Fang. I just want to solve math problems. Yes ma'am. Once again, she's just glaring at me. I'll take this opportunity. Thank you for the lesson, Trish. I'll keep that in mind. I'll see ya. Wait, man. You want this? Reed holds out a sheet of paper. Wait, it's a copy of the homework assignment. And it's complete? Well, I thought you were the one needing help. Shh. The friend of my friend who's the friend that helps me is also my friend, too. I don't think that's how the saying goes. You're sharp, Anon. Razor sharp. Friends? The bell announces lunchtime, and the rest of the students collectively rise and start shuffling out the door. Lunch hour. Been a blast talking to you guys. See ya. I swiftly snatch up my backpack by my leg, flashing an earnest, sympathetic smile at them. Or at least I thought it was one. As I power walk out of the classroom, I swear I caught a glimpse of Weed wave goodbye. A shame I have other places to be, namely away from the pissed off Triceratops. Sorry, man, you seem like a good guy, but with that tiny tyrant, not in this lifetime. That was the worst fucking experience in a long while, almost as bad as actually dealing with Fang in class. Here I was thinking I could be invisible for the rest of the year, and now I have classmates talking about me behind my back on their phones, probably for the rest of the school year. At least it's the best period of the day now. I wonder what I should get for lunch. Wait, what's that smell? Oh no. I duck into a corner and rip the backpack open. What should have been my lunch cards, binders, and horrendously embarrassing art book was instead a half-dozen glass flasks, bags full of something, and all sorts of machinery I didn't recognize. Someone else has my backpack, and that book. If they see this backpack, it's from the Reed guy, I bet. When I rushed out of class, fuck me. On the other hand, I could get a Medal of Honor for turning all this stuff in. Think you could even get a bit of cash for reporting stuff like this. What am I thinking? Any amount of money is not worth my power level being revealed. I can't ruin my life. Not again. Especially not with these losers. A half hour until lunch period ends. Good. I need to find Reed. I double back to my classroom I just left and find it empty. Fuck. Maybe he's getting his lunch now. Cafeteria then. I sprint through the school hallways, already familiar with the layout, looking for the drug dealer. The colorful crowd in the lunch line makes it difficult to pick Reed out, so I have to carefully scan the room. I finally spot the pink raptor at the end of the queue, tray in hand and incriminating evidence on his back. The world must be fucking with me since I'm the one currently carrying a mini cartel in the backpack. Reed! The stoner drummer turns my way as I try to calmly as possible to approach him. What up, my guy? I give the backpack a bump, causing all the dubious glassware within to clink. I think you got my backpack, Reed. Huh. I was wondering why this felt lighter. He holds out his backpack to me. Here you go, man. We trade backpacks. I'm careful to hand his over while simultaneously examining mine, still within his grip. It doesn't look like he opened it at all, but... Thank fuck. Why are you so worried about the bag, man? Shit, fuck. Because... Don't bring up the heart book. Think, you dumb fuck. There's gotta be something you can say. Naomi, I owe you a fruit basket. My lunch card. I wouldn't have been able to get my lunch without it. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. What? New kid in school and you need the lunch card? Do you, want to hang out with us? You look like the lonely type. Fuck no. Nah, I'll be good. I just needed my... Come on, bro. I'll introduce you to the whole band. You don't have to. Reward your good deed with a good deed. What? I'll, be your first friend, Anon. What? Yeah, man. I appreciate it, but, you worried about Trish, bro? Yeah, she can be a bit rough, but she's great. Isn't she on a crusade to assault everyone that laughed at your concert? Oh yeah, she does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. It's fine for you to be worried. You see, she's plenty nice. Maybe I was a bit quick to judge. See, there's Trish now. Hey, Reed. Sorry, I'm gonna have to return that crowbar a bit later than I promised. Also, I got vengeance on another one of those jerks. Those aren't related, right? Who's asking? I need to get out of here. Well, Reed, thank you for talking. I'll just be on my way. Hold on, man. Trish just got here. Reed, what's all this about? Anon here and I had a little mix-up. Anyway, he was a total bro about it. And he's, super poor and stuff. How poor? You know that lunch card thing they advertise in the school brochures? Well, show her, Anon. I'd rather not. Oh my goodness, you poor soul. Literally, even. So I figured, why not be a bro back to him? Be his legit welcome committee. I appreciate the thought, but, I should really be going right about now. Bye. Oh, Fang, what took you so long today? Why me? Yo, wait, is that Anon? What's he doing here? No, it's the other new human transfer student with the dress sense of Rex Luthor. Hey, Fang, good to see you again. Well, lunch is almost over, so He's poor. Super poor. How poor? You know those lunch cards they have in posters near the principal's office? Wow, that's hilariously depressing. I hate everyone here. Anyway, that doesn't answer my question of why the skinny loser is here. Man, Anon's like a total bro, and I'm his first friend, and we're gonna be rock ring buddies for the rest of the school year. Then, he'll be my business partner, and we'll sell enough goods to get half the country high, and, fuck narcs and fuck the IRS, too. Trish. The morons swap backpacks and now they're best friends or something. Yes, that. And now, I'm gonna go grab my lunch, so... Well, Reed is a good judge of character. Is he? Didn't you already grab your lunch, Reed? Yep, I want seconds, man. What? I look at Reed's tray and see that it's completely empty. When did you... How... Come on, man, I got a mean case of the munchies. I end up walking to get food with Trish, Reed, and Fang. Every time I consider ditching them, Reed says or does something to keep me with the band. Fuck my life. I'm able to hold the makings of a conversation with Reed, but it feels like I'm talking to space. Trish was listening in while we made our way to the lunchroom, but it was more focused on her talk with Fang. What do you mean my halter top is out right now? I haven't noticed a difference. I'm telling you, the next thing is going to be leotards. No, fuck that. I would never wear something that... Arsler. As for Reed... So, you play video games, right? Yeah, I got a couple consoles and a toaster and a PC. Only X-Rocks, Battlesaurus is sick. Packy Station has about a lineup overall. But like, Stony games are all lame, like just movies lame. You can't prove that. I can. Huh? Get your phone out, man. Look up LWS9 Seasonville. How did you say that out loud? Just look it up, man. What's the harm? Well, nothing is not accommodating. Let's look up the link. What on earth? It's a shame I fucking,
Success doesn't have to mean getting the corner.
It's the reveal trailer for Volcano High. That's really good. I like that a lot. What is this? A shitty Nextix cartoon knockoff? It's funny in a way, yeah. X-Rocks is better anyway. You'll see the whole lineup they have prepared for. Read Delve's newest rant about console differences. I thought he was just an airhead, but I totally can't get a read on this guy. Well, anyways, the lunch lines aren't going to get any shorter. We should hurry and pick one. Once we all got our food, we all stand around chatting a bit more outside the line. Trish and Fang babble to each other about their daily activities all throughout the lunch line. Reed, on the other hand, has pulled out his tablet from his backpack to show me something. So, like, we got a band, yeah? Yeah, Trish brought it up earlier and all. Check it, I've been recording our practices. Fang and Trish both look at me unexpectedly. Fuck, shit, okay, you can do this. Cool, let me see. Even though the poor recording quality, I can see and hear just how atrocious this band is. I bite back the grimace threatening to come out as I give the video my full attention. Well, we're great, right, Anon? It's, certainly original. I know, right? But, like, why two basses? Fang glances at me from the side. Weird. It's our style. I see. What do I say here? I can only give feedback on games I haven't played, not music. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this moment just to save my progress. I think I've been recording for the better part of about like quarter after an hour, so that seems like good progress for now. I got some stuff I gotta do tonight, but I'll come back and do a little bit more recording a little bit later on. Maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow. We shall see. Anyway, until then.